Rhody quarterback Bob Bentsen and defensive back Doug Johnson, natives of Warwick, Rhode Island, have known each other since their Pop Warner days at the age of 8. Bob is in his 5th year, while Doug was a junior transfer from Dean College, who is now in his 3rd season with the Rams. CAA Football caught up with the tandem and head coach Joe Trainer over the weekend of their home opener against Stony Brook.
We've been friends since we were 8. We've played on a few different teams together. August to November, we were spending a lot of time together. We had a good group of guys, had successful years for our Pop Warner team, and it carried on through high school and obviously here. We've always been friends. We've always been competitive against each other. Doug's one of those guys, you want on your team. I've played against him, played with him, and he's a competitor. He's great to play with. It was definitely competitive in high school. We played each other every year, and they were great battles. You obviously want to beat your friend more than other people. It's just, you can't hear him talking. Doug might not tell you, but I beat him 2 out of 3 times. So he kind of holds his senior year win against me as a bigger milestone. Finally, we got him a senior year, which was huge. Doug's always on the other side of the ball talking before the snap, and it's the same old Doug. He hasn't changed one bit since we've been in high school at Pop Warner. And we go at it in the locker room, talking about high school memories and stuff like that. So it's definitely a little bit of a rivalry still. We compete against each other. Who's better, the offensive or defense? We both talk during that. We both thrive off each other.
I think they complement one another well.
Bob was always the cool, calm, collective kind of guy.
Bob, it doesn't necessarily like the spotlight, off the field. And I think Doug's one of those hams that that loves to be the center of attention.
He's quiet, and then once he gets on the field, he's one of the best leaders I know.
The job description of every quarterback is to be a leader. For some people, that's not natural. For Bob, it is. And Doug's one of those guys that leads by the way he plays.
It means a lot. Obviously, we haven't had successful years here, and I think it's important to me and Doug and the rest of the team to lead this program in a better place than when we found it.
Both guys are not just ambassadors for our football program, but they're great with my kids. They're great with young people.
It's awesome to be able to do this. They came last year. The kids, they knew who we were. Some of the kids are 10 years old, but they know who we are, which is awesome. That's something everybody wishes they could say. When we had a day off after camp, I got back to my high school and got to see those guys going through camp, and pretty cool to represent the school, represent my city, my state. You never lose touch with those guys. We're still in touch with the guys that we played in Pop Warner with at other schools. So I think we won't lose touch. Yeah, definitely. Bob's a great kid. He's a smart guy. He's someone you definitely want to be around. He's a good friend.
Check in with us often this fall as we bring you on-campus coverage in our weekly Going Deep feature series from our visits to all 11 league schools this fall. Coverage can be found on CAAfootball.com and CAAfootball.wordpress.com.